Sweeping surveillance and control measures went into effect in Hong Kong on Tuesday as Beijing ordered implementation of its new national security law. Books relating to democracy have been removed from public libraries ostensibly so they can be reviewed for compliance with the law.
International observers are concerned about an article of the new law requiring foreign organizations to provide data about Hong Kong-related activities at the whim of security agencies. Taiwanese politicians have joined widespread international condemnation of the law's impact on human rights in Hong Kong.
The new security law went into effect on Tuesday. Its surveillance and control measures have no judicial checks. With executive authorization, security agents now have sweeping powers to put citizens under surveillance, wiretap communications, and censor free speech.
The national security law is not only targeting a small group of people, it's affecting the daily life of Hong Kongers.
Article 5 of the new law stipulates that foreign political organizations, including Taiwanese ones, can be subjected to data sharing demands concerning their activities, personal details, assets, and income sources connected to Hong Kong. Refusal or the production of false data could incur a fine of 100,000 Hong Kong dollars or 2 years in prison.
As before, we will be watching the developments closely. In the event that the implementation of Hong Kong's national security law harms our country or creates unreasonable burdens, we will consider countermeasures. Not only has China betrayed its promise to Hong Kong, it is making laws that apply to the whole world and even Taiwan. Taiwan is an independent, sovereign nation. We will not act as an accomplice for China. I believe it will be an effective intimidation measure very quickly. China is employing a scorched earth policy now, stopping at nothing to cut off the links between Hong Kong and the rest of the world. When these official channels of communication are gone, then Hong Kongers will find themselves in one country, one system.
Other articles of the law restrict individuals under investigation from leaving Hong Kong and provisions to freeze or confiscate their assets. Writings by Democratic figures were removed from Hong Kong's public libraries over the last few days. They will be checked to ensure their content doesn't infringe the new law, say librarians.
The degree of freedom of speech is becoming more like in mainland China now. The chances for these books, which are now under review to appear in the libraries, again are very small. If the public wants to read these books in the future, they may need to find them in independent bookstores. It's just the beginning. I can foresee that there will be more political oppression in the future.
As the new law translates into changes on the ground in Hong Kong, its authoritarian and totalitarian goals become obvious. Hong Kongers and Taiwanese alike are horrified at the dismantling of Hong Kong's freedom.